Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, welcome back to Elden Ring. We left off in the last episode at the Blood Palace place. Yes, the Mergwyn Dynasty Mausoleum, that's the one. So, this is kind of the last little section of this relatively small area that we're in, and straight away we're greeted with these wonderful things. So they're passive. Well, most of them are. The problem with these guys is if you kill them, they explode into a mist of blood, and this mist makes you bleed. Yes, it's quite horrendous. So I am going to be killing everything. They don't give that many souls, so it's kind of not really fully worth it, but I like to kill everything in these games. Otherwise, I don't feel accomplished, you know? I don't feel like I've truly experienced the game to its fullest potential. Right, so far so good. Some do aggro on you, I believe. Okay, so let me just check I'm recording okay. Yeah, I'm recording okay. Right. Yeah, here we go. So some aggro, and they just they explode on you like that. So do be careful. I think at some point you can summon your spirit ashes here, which it tends to help out a little bit, clearing the waves. Okay, so I'm almost at the bleed threshold here. I could craft some bollockses, some staunching bollockses, I think they're called, the red ones. But honestly, there's not really much of a threat here apart from these zombies, so I think we're going to be okay. So, still a Saturday for me. I did decide to go to the shops a little bit earlier. I got some goodies for myself. I'm not gonna lie. Some goodies. I got some popcorn. Been a while since I had some good old popcorn, you know. I do like popcorn, especially. I'm a fan of sweet, but I'm also into salty and sweet. I don't just like salty on its own, that's a bit weird. But I can recommend salty and sweet, yeah, defo. The only thing is the little bits of corn do get stuck in your teeth. That's like the major downfall of the humble popcorn. But yeah, like, it's weird, really. Obviously, you associate popcorn with being consumed in theatres and fucking cinemas. Oops, forgot about that. And then, oh my goodness, at least for me, since COVID, I just haven't. I know it's terrible, really, because you know, there's people's livelihoods, you know, depend on whether or not people watch films at the cinema and stuff and go out and buy tickets and stuff. But I don't really go much. But it's sad because I do like I do like the cinema. There's a certain experience that you can only achieve when you're at the cinema, you know, seeing something on the big screen, and you know, the sound and the vastness of the room, and then the fact that you're watching it with a load of strangers. It's kind of, you know, it's a special feeling. But then you know, the two downsides, at least for me, are convenience. So, you know, as the world progresses, we become lazier. We become we start to choose the path of least resistance, as it were. I think. You know, why would I go to the cinema? I can just, you know, I can stay at home. It's cheaper. I can put my feet up. I can watch, you know, whatever I want to on my favourite streaming service, and yeah, we kind of lose that magic a little bit, don't we? But I actually, at the moment, I'm well, I had Netflix and Amazon until not so long ago, but I think they've run out now. I only I only buy subscriptions as and when I want to watch something, really. I know it's probably not advisable, but at the same time, I don't want to. I don't want money coming out of my bank account unless unless it's being fully utilised by me. So don't get me started on Disney Plus, though. I can't stand Disney anymore. They like some of the liberties that they and the decisions that they make with regards to how they treat their products and their brand. Like, fine, have your own streaming service, cool, but don't use it to peddle like literal garbage. Like, I never got the hype of the Star Wars TV program. I hate Marvel, at least since Disney got the rights to it. I can't stand the remakes, the Disney remakes. They repulse me with every fibre of my being. I apologise to any... Look, I loved classic Disney. I absolutely... I adore it. It was... it's part of your childhood, especially for kids born in the 90s and stuff. Like, classic... I'm talking classic, like, 2D animation Disney, not this fucking... Well, I shouldn't really shut on 3D and CGI because, it has its place. It's still an art form. But, I don't know, there's just something... I don't know, at least recently, or with most CGI projects, there's something disingenuous or plastic about it. For me, anyway. I know I sound like an old git. I do apologise. I suppose, your tastes and your preferences do really depend on when you were born, I guess. But then I love shit like this game. Like, it's a fully modern game. It came out last year. Open world, still, a newish concept. Certainly to the the Japanese market side of things, which is of course what From Software are, where they're based. Oh my goodness! So I like to think that I'm willing to try new things and stuff, and experiment and give something a fair go and a chance, and try not to let my biases kind of cloud my judgment of things. But because I've never bought... Sorry, I'm rambling about this, but otherwise we're just here killing fucking zombies, aren't we? I'm the first to admit that I've never actually bought a Disney Plus subscription. But at the same time, you kind of don't need to, because these days you have access to trailers, you have access to, the internet. You look at forums and people's opinions, and you're kind of able to build your own picture in your head about whether or not you're actually gonna appreciate this thing or fucking hate it. And I sadly came to the conclusion that I don't think Disney Plus is for me, I'm afraid. But look, that's just my opinion. Obviously, it genuinely doesn't matter what I think, because Disney make billions of dollars, and people buy their products, so they literally could not care less about what I think, which is absolutely fine. Anyway, my apologies for for going on a bit there. I'm actually, I think because I'm taking this so methodically and I'm taking my time, I'm not really... I've only been bled like 3 times or something, which is quite good actually. You can't summon it would seem. Oh dear. I think maybe inside you can summon. We go inside into a cave in a minute. Right, so we're almost there. Almost inside. There's a few more zombos inside, but not as many as this. Let's just take you out, please. Thank you. Right. Blood rose. Great. Right. Came all this way for a freaking flower. Okay, a few more. Few more. I apologise, it's not the most riveting content, but at the same time, you know, this is we're doing a thorough playthrough here. We're not here to just skip past enemies at our leisure. Okay, so there's some sort of congregation going on up here. I think it said in the item descriptions that this Lord of Blood guy, he kind of just chose this place to be the seat of his new dynasty. But I get the feeling that these wretched souls are probably, excuse me, like the original inhabitants of this place, but they're obviously fucking looking a bit worse for wear. So I don't know why they're worshipping him. They should rise. They should rise up. Revolt. Ouch. Whoa. Wow. Let me just touch this mist here. Oh, it's gone. Right. Almost done, almost done, almost done. Yep. That's fine. Like, to be fair, they could have made this place a lot more dangerous, I think. Like, throw in some different enemies. You know, make the zombies a bit more aggressive, perhaps. Thank God they didn't put the dogs here, though. Oh my God. Like, surely, did nobody test? I know I've gone about the dogs a lot, but you must understand it was completely horrendous. Like, almost game ruining. Like, did nobody test this area in particular? Like, oh, the dogs kill you in one hit. Maybe we should fix that. Okay, yeah, we can summon now. So we're inside. It's pretty dark here. Nice and spoopy, though. I like it. Right, I'm going to ignore these messages. I hear some music there. Ah, here we go. So we recognise these dudes. So they're normal enemies, but we also fought one as a mini-boss in the Altus Plateau. 6,000 souls! Jesus. No, don't stop. Ah, Gehrman's theme.
Oh, dear. You might... Are you here as a customer?
Right, what do you have? Not much, to be honest with you. I mean, it's kind of a place to come to if you've missed collectibles up until this point. But put it this way, had I not killed all those zombros, I never would have been able to afford his shit, so thank you kindly. Okay. Bird. I wonder what bird means. Maybe serrated, perhaps?
I must apologise. I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
Well, I can imagine that your supply chains here are probably not the greatest, my fellow. Oh, very, very stunnable. But if you give them a chance, they can be dangerous, so do be careful. Ah, this is our first. Lord's Rune. So that's the best golden rune type item in the game. So your soul item, your hard souls, if you will, and they will give you a tasty 50,000 runes. Very, very tasty. So there's some more farming potential here, honestly, if you don't mind taking out these guys. Ooh, that's sexy. Very sexy. Although I think I need some more level 7s too. Right. So there's a couple more blood dudes, yeah, I remember. Thankfully they kind of, they give away their position with the the sound of bubbling blood when they spawn out from hell, from the ground. Anyways, there might be one more. God, it's darker here than I remember. So up there where that phantom was going is the way to go. Okay. So up there. But there's a little more for us down here. Okay. Thought I heard a doggy then. Do I hear a doggy? No, we're good. Ooh, very nice. I've not found any great grave glovewort. Does that not exist, or am I missing something? I'm probably just spouting nonsense, I apologise. Do you know what? Summon my... oh wait, can I not summon my mimic here? Oh, I guess not. That's weird. Right, guys. Give me your souls, please. And pop. Nice. Good start. And a boosh. And a one more boosh. That reminds me, actually, the Mighty Boosh. Who watched that? Talk about old TV shows. Jesus Christ, but so good. Like, weird but funny. Like, just, I don't know, like, comedy these days, I don't really experience it much, to be honest with you. I can't really think of anything that, like, stands out to me as a comedy. And I'm not going to get into wokeness and all that kind of stuff now. But yeah, the Mighty Boosh from a few years ago, I can recommend that to people. It was quite funny. They only ever did 2 seasons though, which was a shame. Kind of makes me want to go back and watch it, to be honest with you. Maybe I will. So, people, you'll notice this here. Okay? That's not a blood stain, it is a invasion sign. So I will see to that momentarily. Hidden away. But we're almost at the end. We're almost at the end of our little excursion here into the Blood Temple. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix my wondrous physic. Okay, I'm going to get rid of my bubble tier. And I'm going to put this on. Purifies the Lord of Blood's curse in a mixed physic. So this is the single application of this particular crystal tier in the entire game. When I say that, I mean it for the final boss in the area, the Lord of Blood. Okay? Taking advantage of the double maces there. I like to see it. So, do you know, before I do that, let me just pop over here because there's a bit of a mob over here. There's a few toadies and there's one of those blood dudes. So this can be a little bit dangerous here, so we do have to be careful. However, they are got... Oh, it's just the fire. I heard something crackly in my ear. They're guarding a high-level item that we wish to acquire. So, do you know what? Start me off with this. Soften them up. Oh, they jumped at the right time there. Okay. Honestly, I could do with taking out blood dude. So if you walk in that he just produced, you will get bled, I believe. So do be careful. I want to say they used the blood tax at Ash of War as well, which we got a little bit earlier in this area. It's kind of a Ricard's rapier kind of move. Yeah, so if I walk in this, I will get bled, as you can see, and slowed, apparently. I remember remarking when oh god, when I was in the Blood Church in Liurnia of the Lakes, I was saying like, oh, I don't remember this like smoky red blood effect coming up from the ground, and it must have been that. Obviously it was hidden because it was beneath a pool of blood, so I didn't really cotton onto it at the time. But anyway, look. Ta-da! That's our first somber ancient dragon, a smithing stone. So it's basically a somber titanite slab. It's the highest level of upgrade material for somber weapons. Okay, so there's a lift here that goes up to the final boss of the area, and we're finally at the top of this, or near the top of this mausoleum that we saw so long ago. Do you remember we came up here? I remember getting killed by that crab that was here, like embarrassingly, and then we came out there. That's where we lit all the beacons. Yeah. So it's finally time to put this question to rest. But first of all, we have a date. Well, we don't have a date with Destiny. Somebody else does. Ah, it's our little lambkin. So, I missed this in my first playthrough. In fact, my first couple of playthroughs, I think. Very missable here. This will conclude Vare's quest, okay? And we'll start to hear what Vare truly thinks about us. There you are, my dear. So yeah, this is why I thought the other white masks weren't necessarily Vare, because Vare uses a unique weapon.
You seek violence, heedless of my warning, though you have been raised to a knight of the dynasty. I am pained to the very depths of my being. I'll ensure you regret this, my lambkin. Enjoy your miserable death.
Not if I can help it, my dear. But if you choose to fight Vare when you first come into... more than one heal, that's interesting. If you choose to fight Vare when you first come into the overworld, at the beginning of the game, he will use this special weapon on you. So you can't really tell because it's a flame, but it's a bouquet of flowers. Oh, sorry, Vare. Should have got some more golden seeds. It kind of suits his personality, his demeanor, doesn't it? Because he's very much he likes to use his honeyed words on you to manipulate you. Oh. That's fine. Right, my dear Vare. I'm afraid it's almost GG time. This is what happens when you don't wear armor or collect golden seeds, Vare.
Why must I be disgraced by this lowborn?
There we go. In his final breath, Vare described us as a lowborn. and also extremely missable. After you defeat Vare in his own world, he will be here. So make sure to get his last bit of dialogue.
Oh, luminary Moog, please grant the strength you promised. I have given everything. Please, my lord.
Goodbye, my lambkin.
Please, answer me, luminary Moog. Bless the Mogwin dynasty with love.
There we go. Vare's bouquet. What type of weapon is it? Please, it's a hammer. There you go. A steel mace resembling a charming bouquet of roses. Each petal has a sharpened edge, leaving the roses perpetually coloured with blood. This weapon reflects the white mask of Vare's manner of speech rather well, enticing it in its splendour, but full of deadly consequence. Yes, indeed. What does it scale with? Sorry, I'm curious. Arcane. There we are. So, Vare has been eliminated. So, as is kind of becoming obvious in this game, NPC's life expectancy is not very secure. So I was thinking earlier, like, was what Vare said about we're not allowed to come to this place until the dynasty is established, was that just poppycock? Was he in fact jealous or potentially protective of this place because he himself craved to see Luminary Moog, as he calls him, so much, but it would seem perhaps that Mogwin didn't grace him with his presence. You know, maybe he tried to talk to his lord or to see him, but he got no answer. Because at the end he was saying, why won't you come to me? So, Vare, you were the one, you were the one who taught me to kill and raised me to knighthood. I'm just doing what you taught me, buddy. And also, you never took off your mask. Why don't you show us your true face? Yes. I'm willing to show my true face. It's been a while, actually, since we saw the good old Joker. And now with a tint of red. Yeah. There we go. So, here we are, people. Now, this is very interesting lore-wise here. Very, very interesting for us. What are they doing, just running into the fog wall? God, everyone wears that. Is that... It looked like Vare's mask. Sorry, people. I'm just thinking, yeah, yes, I want to put my helmet back on. Feel naked. Now, remember I equipped that special tier in my flask. We'll need to pop that when this boss enters phase 2. And here we are in the red mausoleum of flame.
tryst, Mikola. You must abide alone a while. Welcome, honored guest, to the birthplace of our dynasty.
I always found his voice a little amusing rather than scary. Our dynasty! Anyway. So, I'm not going to summon yet. I'm going to... So this is a demigod, by the way. This is one of the shard bearers. Right here. So this is an optional demigod fight. I'm going to try and do it without summoning to begin with. But this guy isn't a joke. You've got to be careful. As you can see, my health is already almost gone. Let's try and get serious here, though. Let's get serious. Okay, now we begin to put on our... Actually, no. I think it lasts for the whole battle, but I'm not going to put on my... do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to put this on. So this will protect us from Mohg's spell. His Bloodright spell. Which he has begun to cast on us, because you can see that little ring. I might be dead. I'm not. Yeah, lots of spraying going on, which I never really enjoy too much in my face. That trident though hurts. Okay. I'm going through my flasks terribly, people. I apologize. Yeah, I've taken a lot of unnecessary hits here. Probably because I've been trying to talk as well, which doesn't help, but there you are. Alright, here comes his... combustion. Alright, you gonna do your spell? No, not yet. Ouchies. Here we go. Right, this should be a chance to get some damage in though. Unless I'm going to get hit by some AoE. Okay. He was taking less damage during that phase, I see. This attempt is possibly over, but I'm still going to try. Give it the good old college try, as they say. Heal me. Oh, caught me at the end. Alright, I'm gonna get bled here, I believe. Unless I can avoid it, which would be nice, actually. Come on, trident me. Ah, damn. That was quicker than expected, to be fair. Oh, damn. The damn, the blood. Not the blood. No. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna go full on with the old meat here. And see what we can do. Oh, no. It's not looking great. Yeah, we're done. That's fine. Let's try again. After we get obliterated. There we go.
is mine and mine alone.
So, let me try again. I'll be silent for this attempt and see what I can do. But I was willing to give it a good old proper try there, using all my resources available. Okay. I don't really care about the souls at the back. I've got enough in my stash. Come on then, big boy. Actually try and get you frostbitten this time. Would be useful.
Thrice.
Immune to frostbite, maybe? Possibly. I forgot to use a rune arc! Ah! I forgot to use a rune arc, people. I don't like that. No. Thank you for destroying those. They were actually in my way. Yeah, either he's got really good frost resistance or he's immune, which is fine. Oh no, he's frostbitten. There we go. That might help a little bit. Give me my twin blade. Ah, that was good. That was a good attack. Can't be angry. We're doing some good damage there this time. I'm going for it. So it still does some damage, but nowhere near as much. Oops! I did not mean to click that. I apologize, people. I'm still in the blood. No, I'm still in the blood. Ah! Okay, get my sword out, please. Thank you. Okay. I need to wait for some of this fire to dissipate, if you don't mind. Right, that is quicker than you expect, but he still got me. Bastion into the eyeballs. Ah, damn. AoE? Yeah. I'm alive, though. Apparently. Right, I need to actually get some damage in, otherwise I'm just going to get... I'm going to get whittled down. Ah, damn. Do you know what I'm thinking? While he's going into his second phase, that's probably the moment where we should be getting some frostbite piled up. Too early. That's fine. Am I crouching? Whoopsies. Thought I couldn't move. Ah, the good old Souls stairs saving me from some damage. That was my last proper heal. Shit. This is gonna hurt. Yep. I might be donezo. I'm almost donezo. I'm not going to worry about the poison. Okay, I'm going to worry about the poison now. There we go.
Is mine and mine alone.
So yeah, I'm trying to avoid the temptation to just use my my mimic here because you know, this fight would have already been won probably on the first attempt. So more for me really. I'm just trying to, you know, see if I can do it. I've done it before, obviously, but this would help too, a rune arc. And like I said, I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until he starts doing his Bloodright spell, and then I'm going to try and frost him so he's a bit squishier for the second phase. We're going to try that. Okay. I do need to time my dodge rolls a little bit better too. Ah, shit. Should have seen that one coming. Honestly, some more jump attacks probably wouldn't go amiss either. Just to try and stagger him, because we've not staggered him yet. Ouchies. That shouldn't have hit, to be honest. Oh, it's that one that does so much damage. They all pokey into the ground. Hokey pokey. Heal up quick. I think I'm crouching. Yep. Ah, damn. I'll be honest, I kind of miss my bubble tier. Protecting me. Okay. Could be worse, could be worse. Come on, close the gap. Could have been worse. Damn. I need a bigger sword. You fool! Nice! Nice. Give me some of this. Nice. Right, get ready for duo. Come on. No, no, no! Fuck! Every time. No! I need to do this. Frost! Frost me! There, I got it off. I got it off. Right, I need to be aggressive though. Heal me up. That's an explodey, and let's get some damage in now that we are frosty. Ah, shit, I thought I rolled in time. Need to heal up though. Honestly, being locked on there kind of fucked me a bit. Ah. No, not into the fire, not into the fire. So, Frost has gone, so now it's just a case of playing normally. Okay. It's the kind of passive damage from that fucking fire blood that really kind of shits on you. Oops. We're doing better though this time. Got 4 flasks. That's fine, I'm willing to trade there. Oh, I'm in fire though, that's less good. Oh, my souls. Come on, you Sephiroth wannabe. Try and heal this before I get fucked. That's it. Right, I might get bled, which is, slight problem, yep. Right, I've got 1 more flask, which is fine. Still got some meatballs. Thanks to all those lovely jars that we killed at the time. Honestly, that was probably a bad time to do combustion there, Moog.
I can see it. As clear as day.
My dynasty.
Of our dynasty.
Mogwid. Sorry. Moog's Great Rune. Remembrance of the Bloodlord. There we go. Third attempt. Honestly, that's fine. Considering the first attempt was kind of a blunder because I was trying to talk about lore and stuff, and then the second one, I forgot to have my rune art ready too. So, I accept. And I'm glad I didn't summon. Anyway, right. Some big lore stuff here now. So, let me just recalibrate here a second. So I'm going to change this before I forget about it. So we don't need this anymore. That's the only fight in the game where you need it. Bubble tier, please. 420,000 souls. Jesus, I didn't know it was that much. I would have popped on my gold scarab if I knew. Jesus Christ, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. Damn, girl. Okay. Well, if you, I don't mind. Now, so you may have heard what Moog called this thing, this hand cocoon. He said it was Mikola. So we've already heard Mikola mentioned several times in the games. Sorry, several times in the game so far. Rani has mentioned Mikola, in so much that Rani described Mikola as an Empyrean, together with Mikla's sister, Melania. Okay? So, Melania and Mikla are the offspring of Marika, but they are Empyreans. Okay? And as we know, Rani is the offspring of Radagon, / his amber egg thingamajiggy, which can, has magical properties. So the plot begins to thicken here. Now, the Lord of Blood himself, Mogwyn, or Moog, he was a demigod. He was a shard bearer. He had a piece of the Elden Ring. In fact, let's read it now. Actually, we'll read the memory first here. Remembrance of Moog, Lord of Blood, hewn to the Erd Tree. Wishing to raise Mikla to full godhood, Moog wished to become his consort, taking the role of monarch. But no matter how much of his bloody bedchamber he tried to share, he received no response from the young Empyrean. So this tells us Mogwyn, or Moog's design here. So he wanted Mikla. He knew that Mikla was an Empyrean, and that only Empyreans can become gods. And by becoming his Mikla's consort, so his spouse, that would raise Mikla to godhood, and also entitle Moog to be, effectively kind of a god as well, or a monarch at least, it says here, of his new dynasty. So what he actually wanted to do with that dynasty, who knows? Take over the world, perhaps? Probably, I wouldn't be surprised. But also, Moog, he was, if you couldn't quite tell, he was an omen. Yeah, he was an omen. And he is related to another omen in the game that we've kind of seen. Okay? That's all I'll say on that matter for now. But we have the Great Room from Moog 2. Let me have a look. Excuse me. So we haven't activated it yet. Sharbearer. Seek the divine... Oh, thank you. Seek the divine tower of East Altus, which stands beyond the Great Bridge from Lanedale's eastern ward. So Lanedale is the capital of the Erd Tree here. And it's to the east. So it's here. Okay? Well, it's technically here, but... so we actually have to go through the capital in order to reach that divine tower here. If you're wondering about this one, this is Praetor Rykard's divine tower, right there. Okay? So remember, we're not doing Praetor Rykard himself until we finish the Volcano Manor quest. So yeah, this is Mikla of the Halig Tree. Melania's brother and son of Marika. Now, whether or not he's actually dead, I've no idea. But what I can tell you is Mikla was stolen away from his home, which is the Halig Tree. Okay? And Mikla put himself into this cocoon here. Because he was trying to do something at the Halig Tree, which we'll discuss more when we go there. But the cocoon was stolen. And you may remember in the very first cutscene of the game, we saw the Lord of Blood carrying somebody away, and that was indeed the Lord of Blood carrying Mikla. So things are all starting to come together a little bit here, aren't they? Okay. Sorry, I've got some, like I said, got some popcorn in my teeth. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I think I got it. Right. Let's go to the next area without further ado, please. So we can't do anything with that Great Rune right now, but what we can do is... Oh, actually, I beg your pardon. I think we can go and tell Sir Gideon Ofnir about the fact that we found one of the hidden Great Runes. I think he might have something to say about it.
Journey to the capital. Let you think you may be.
No, not yet. Okay, there is a certain point in the game where you can speak to Gideon about the certain hidden some hidden Great Runes. Okay, so I'm jumping ahead of the what did they say? What's the saying? Jump ahead of the gun, something like that. Right. Also, I was thinking before we so we can get our pulley bow up to max level now. But also, I remember we were trying to level up the Serpent Hunter, weren't we? There. So yes, we can surely get that going too. So there you go, look. 50k. Grace that dwells within the inhabitants of the lands between. True vestiges of gold. 50k runes. Runes of one who was destined to become a lord. But when the Elden Ring was shattered, all that remained was a distant duty. So there you are. Eat those. So Moog's remembrance is only worth 30k, which is slightly disappointing. The same as the fucking regal ancestor, sorry. Okay. So we can finally get the Twin Blade up to the next level. So we need 6 more level 7s, and we can do this. So that is our first weapon maxed out. And then let me take a look at the Serpent Hunter, please. +7. Okay. Yeah, +8. And then we'll just need 1 more for that to get it to max level. And that will help us in the serpent fight in the volcano when the time comes. Right. 5, and that's on to 6. Okay. And let me go see what bell bearings I've got too. See if I can give any away. Bell bearing. So we have Ghost Form, level 2, and EG's bell. Poor old EG. Okay, so we can buy up to level 4 so far. Sorry. All the peeps that have died. For some reason, Pidia has his own section. Interesting. Right, let's crack on straight to the other area that we have not done yet. In sort of the first section of the game, like before we get to the capital. And that is Greyroll's Dragon Barrow. So we did actually do the Divine Tower in this area. We did that. However, we now want to explore the entire area and get the map. So we'll start with that so we can actually see where we're going. Excuse me. Right, Greyroll's Dragon Barrow. So, when it says Greyroll's Dragon Barrow, I mean it's literally a dragon's barrow. So Greyroll is a dragon, and we will be meeting them soon enough. Soon enough. So, where was that map, please? Just there. And as I've mentioned previously, it always rains in the Dragon Barrow for some reason. Not entirely sure why. Hello? Thank you. So that's the final map of this section of the game. Right there. There we go. So I know there's an Everjail somewhere. Ah, it's there. So that can be easy to miss if you don't explore that bit of land when you're travelling south. Anyway, let's start up here. So, Grey Rolls Dragonberry, it's not too big, but it is considered to be a late game area, so the enemies can be quite potent here. So you do have to kind of watch yourself. I remember there's rams around here, isn't there? These are just normal sheepies. There's doggos. Okay, so these are a little bit tougher than the doggos in southern Caelid. There's a ram. Why are you protecting something that literally would eat you? I need to know. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to be distinguishing between friendly sheep and bad sheep. Nice hit. Ah! Bad hit. Shit. Excuse you. Damn it. There we go. So yes, they do pack a punch. Okay. I'm sorry. I told you I'm not. If I see a sheep, it dies. Sorry. You set the precedent here. Okay. I miss you. There we go. Now we can see back into the rest of Caelid. That's why we got this very weapon that we are wielding at the moment. So, this shack on the hill. This has one of the more difficult mini-bosses in the entire game, people. Okay. Now, it's a mini-boss we fought before. And you may remember that a certain mini-boss likes to spawn in shacks. But before we do that, let me... Oh shit, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Let me go and talk to this fine fellow here. Sorry, I've got 56k.
Well, there's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I help here at the end of the earth?
Give me your pyramid face, please. Okay. So we've got a ritual pot. I'll grab that. We've got 8. I want to say there's 10 in the game. Oh, there is 10. Yeah. So we need 2 more. Okay. 2 of those. Ah, the beast torch. Here we go. So, this does what it says on the tin. It repels beasts. So, a relatively useful torch there. Scales of strength, too. Which is it's not bad. I will buy it, because I've got every torch in the game so far. You also get the samurai set. I'll grab these. What does it say? Gateway. Interesting. Hidden cave. Interesting. I'll grab those. That's everything from you. How are we doing on arrows? We've used quite a few arrows, actually, haven't we? We've got like 300. Give me 300. Give me another 150 or something like that, please. I think that'll do. Yeah.
Have a safe journey.
Okay. So... Right. I could do with you not being there. But yeah, let's fight this boss. It is a nighttime boss, and for anyone who hasn't guessed already, it's going to be our final encounter for the Bell-Bearing Hunter. Elamir of the Briar. So, pastime, please. So this version of Elamir is quite powerful. It does extreme amounts of damage. So you've got, as usual, you've got to talk to the NPC again for some reason.
Back over. Unusual. Did this aged merchant have...
Nope, already bought it all. And if we rest again, the battle will occur. Oops. So I might use frost for this one. I remember, I think in the last episode I equipped frost on my weapon, then I changed weapons and it got rid of the frost, and I didn't really I didn't really notice at the time. So I'll try not to do it this time. Now I think he spawns outside of the shack. Where are you? Yeah. Try and get some frost. Very frost resistant. We got him though. Now this is probably gonna... I rolled too soon. Shit. Give me this, please. Shield bash. Yeah, that's fine. Now let's get some damage in, please. Ah. Yeah, this guy hurts. So, oh, that was a pathetic jump. Pathetic. Shit. Right, I've got to wait for a heal window, otherwise they will just delete me. So, no longer frosted, but we're almost there. Actually not doing too bad. Ah, shit. Heal me. You're liking this attack today, aren't you, Elamir? Oh, you bitch. Okay. Gotta be careful here. Now, can I avoid the grabby? Yes. Oh, sweet karma. I think that's the first time I've avoided his... Again with this. Fool. The first time I've avoided his grabby. And it was during his most powerful iteration. Good. So we can buy gravity stone thingies from the husks. I'm not going to be doing that because I don't use them. Okay. I don't want it to be nighttime. I mean, it's bad enough with the rainstorm going here, so let's increase visibility, please, to morning. Just check I'm recording okay. Yes, I am, and it's picking up my mic too. Well, that's good for YouTube, would you believe? Right. It's a pretty cool scene there. Oh, and there's... Oh, look, there's the tower at the east, to the east of the Leyndell. And there is the final tower, which we haven't been to yet. Ah. We'll be going there eventually. So I get the feeling these T-Rex doggos are pretty much literally shepherds. That's what it feels like. And the sheep obviously don't seem to mind them. Please, thank you. I'm aware that Torrent is low on health. Thank you. Okay, what? That's just a sheepy. Okay, right. We're looking out for some potentially hidden items. No, you don't. I don't care if you're a harmless female sheep. You will be slain if you roll at me in an aggressive manner. No. I've been kind to the animals all game. Oh! Well, that was weird. You guys are still trying to get me. Give it a fucking rest. So. Red eyes over here. Still don't know what the whole deal is with the red eyes. Shit. Watch your back there, buddy. Oh, that's the deal. They're more aggressive. I'm pretty sure the normal ones don't do that. Okay. Anything else for us around here, please? Let me see. Yeah. You'd think there'd be more, but it really doesn't look like it, to be honest with you. One more doggo. Beautiful. See, now it's not raining, and probably when I go over here in a second, it'll start pissing it down immediately. Oh, God. Okay, you're dead. So it seems some of these drakes or dragons were infected with the scarlet rot there. Which isn't a good time for them, but can't say I really care, because they like to try and kill me anyway. So let's go to the Everjail. I believe this is a pretty easy Everjail considering the level of some of the enemies in this place. Where am I actually going? Right, it's down there. Yeah, it's down there. Okay, so we've done the tower. Now there's a little pond over here. I think I remember taking out one of these drakes, these lesser drakes at the time. So they really are just a small version of the drakes. So the same rules apply, except they are easier because they don't have magic or fire. Not infected with the scarlet rot though, which is interesting. Hitting your old chin on the rock there must have been not very nice for you. Okay. They're also, they're not very aggressive because I'm stood right in front of it and it's ignoring me. You see me now? There we are. Good. Nice and clean. Okay. Oh, itchy arm. Sorry. Ah, there we go. Anything else in this pond? Nope. Nope. Okay, let's go down here. So, we'll be finding Greyroll soon. Who is a pretty big dragon. I don't want to say the biggest dragon in the game, because they are not. Well, they're the biggest alive dragon in the game. Let's say that. Now. Oh, hello. Bit of a random place for one. So, this one. Celia Everjail. It's not really a challenge. I mean, they can hit hard if you give them a chance to, but if you're using a big weapon like I am, they're not really gonna have much of a chance to do anything, I'm afraid. We've literally already killed a couple of these. There you go. There's not really much to say about that one. Likely bliss. Be wary of magic. Maybe I should put down another message. Be wary of magic. Time for rushing in. Do you know what? Let me put down a be wary of. Be wary of monstrosity, things tarnished, you know what, let's just keep it simple. Be wary of a strong foe. Which do I have a clap? Yeah. Beware of strong foe. We'll see how that one does. There we go. Also, it's raining and there's... Well, there are clouds, but... They don't exactly feel like rain clouds to me. Right. Oh, hello. Oh, I think I need you. Do I need you? One sec. Yes, I do. So don't kill this drake yet. We have to kite them over, which can be quite annoying because they like to get stuck on the environment a little bit. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. Oh, there is a... oh, for God's sake. There's a destructible statue behind me. Good, good. This is good. This is what we want. Right over here, please. Good. There's a destructible statue. Where is it? There it is, just to my left. So you pretty much have to bring them this way. If you try to bring them that way, I don't think they can fit, or they struggle. Come on. Bit more. Oh, please, come on. They're stuck on that twig, I think. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Lovely, thank you. Your services are no longer required. Ooh. The old delayed strike on that one. That's your wing. Good. Level 5? Level 5? Oh well. Could be worse. Could be worse. Now. So, there's honestly, there's not too much to this place. That's all of the western side done. Now for this centrally bit here. Okay, there's a minor retreat too. So we've taken those guys out. Now up here we will we'll come across Grey Roll. Where is she? She's further... Yeah, she's further back there, I think. So you're just a straggler that needs to be dealt with. Oh, I didn't know you'd do a tail swipe there. It was an interesting decision. They're still going to do their roar. They don't always do it straight away for some reason. Works every time. Okay. You'll also kind of notice that we're going up to where the bestial sanctum is, where Garank is. So that's where we're making our way to, and there is Grey Roll right there. So I did tell you, she's a big old dragon. Close. Clipped your chin there. That's GG. Okay. So, Grey Roll. She herself does not attack. Okay. However, she's not friendly, because what she's going to do is she's going to buff all of her babies here, and as you can see, they turn into monstrosities. I think this one's health was reduced, which was interesting. Maybe they don't have full health. Now I could summon here if I wanted a helping hand, but I think I'm going to be okay. If I need Joker 2, I will summon a Joker 2. Yeah, they're all half health, so honestly, it's not going to be that much of an issue for me, I think. Oh, I've been debuffed as well. I just realised. So these guys have been buffed, but I've been debuffed by Greyroll's Roar. Now, in order to defeat Greyroll, you can either attack her directly, but she has a lot of HP. She's got half HP. That's very unusual. Attack her directly, or you have to defeat all of her underlings here. Which is what I'm going to do, because that's kind of the intended way. Damn you. Thankfully your friend behind here is a little bit slow. Very delayed. Very delayed. I do not take kindly to that kind of behaviour. Go on, hit your own mum. Some good soul farming at least. Yeah, so Greyroll is looking a little worse for wear. She's infected with the Scarlet Rot, so that is why she's grounded like this. Otherwise, it would have been a pretty cool fight otherwise. But I think when you get her heart, I think you do get a powerful dragon spell unlocked at the cathedral. So if you're into those kind of spells, it's probably worth checking out for you. I appreciate. I'm. There we go. She's donezo, I'm afraid. Oh shit! I should probably. Sorry. Yeah, she gave me a number of souls. I didn't really think to equip my golden scarab. That's fine. So, we got her heart there, and some souls. If you want to try and kill Greyroll without the help of the... without taking out the smaller drakes first, excuse me. You can do so relatively early in the game. All you need is a weapon that can bleed. So if you have something that can bleed her, you'll be able to take her down eventually. She does have relatively high bleed resistance, but it is certainly possible. So I believe speedrunners are very fond of coming here as early as possible, really. So they just ride from the beginning. They get a bleed weapon, like the flail or the spiked the Morning Star from here. Then they come to the Sending Gate here. They go to the Beastful Sanctum, they ride down, and they take out Greyroll. And they get a good chunk of souls for it in the process. So, if you want to do that, that is how you do it. Okay. Now, this fort up here. So this fort was alluded to a long time ago in our playthrough. So when we got the first half of the Dectus Lift Medallion from Kenneth Heights Fort, if you remember, back in Eastern Limgrave, I think it mentioned another medallion. And this is the fort where it's located right here. So again, you could come here relatively early if you wanted to. There's also a pretty good talisman in this place, but... Hello. But these enemies in here are actually quite high level. I know it wouldn't seem like it, because I just killed one in one hit. But the primary issue is these harpy monsters here. So they like to poison you, they like to grab you, and if they grab you, they screech in your face. Right, do you know what? Just poison me, I don't care. That's the grabby. And they do a lot of damage. Now remember, the first time when you kill a harpy, they always give you a gold rune. Right there. So I would suggest, unless you're coming here early, try to take things out one at a time, because it can overwhelm you. So obviously this poison is barely doing any damage to me, which is fine. Quite tanky too. Okay. Lots of goodies. I hear another batty. Where are you? There. Honestly, let's take you out now. So, our max level pulley bow, ladies and gentlemen. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's actually some pretty good damage right there. So all these guys are dead. Right, you can heal me now. Cure me, sorry. I'll get it right eventually. How are we on frozen grease? Yeah, we're good. Curious though, can I craft any more if I wanted to? I could make no, I can only make one more. That's fine. When we get to the mountaintops of giants eventually, we'll be able to find loads of that rhymed crystal blood. So here it is, people. Finally. So if you wanted to, like, there's literally no reason now. But I mean, we will go and activate it because completion, but yeah, I mean, we've already completed the Altus Plateau, but that's a way up to the Altus Plateau if you so desire. Okay. Is there anything up here? No. Oh, a good view of the desert down there where we killed Radon. And we've also killed Jaren now, his best friend, so dearie me. Everyone's dying, aren't they? How delectable. Right. We've got some ghosties. So these guys aren't too bad, but again, if they catch you off guard and swarm you, they can be a little bit of an issue. I hear you. No. And a double no, thank you. So a bit reminiscent of the ghosts in Carrier Manor. Okay. That reminds me, I need to go through my inventory again and clear out all the duplicate shit and store whatever I don't need. Okay, so there's a few more, as you can imagine. But like I said, there's also a nice strong talisman in here, which again, a lot of people, if they're doing speedruns or if they want to get powerful early, they will come grab this this talisman. Okay, we actually have the lesser version of it. I hear a batty beneath us, that's fine. Any more ghosty goos before I drop down, please? Nope. Okay, this is the way down. Oh, for fuck's sake, of course. Of course. Make up your goddamn mind. Oh, you twat. Fucking... Thank you. I do think it's a little bit a shame how there's no such thing as plunging attacks per se, it's just this. I think I heard another ghosty go. Yeah, you... Oh no, it's a rat, okay. Oh, I can hit you. Ha ha ha. Oh, you've done it now, buddy. Sorry. I don't make the rules. Oh. I break them. Okay. Yeah, sorry. You only have a jumping attack in the game. But in previous Souls titles, you could do a plunging attack, and it was often kind of the most powerful... It was the most powerful version of a critical attack that you could perform on any enemy, and it would do a lot of damage, so... I kind of wish there was still some form of special plungy attack in this game. But obviously some enemies, they are scripted, or they are designed in such a way that you can actually do a plungy attack on the head, and you know, a special animation will play out and you'll you know, kill them in one hit or something. But anyway, Radagon's Saw Seal. So we have the Scar Seal, this is the Saw Seal. And it's a legendary talisman too, so you'll need it for 100% completion. And as you can imagine, I think it increases all physical attributes by 10 points. Don't quote me on that. I'm not going to look, because I'm not going to use it, but... oh, actually, I'm going to look. Sorry, I'm going to look for lore reasons. 1 minute. How many times... Like, here you go, here's a drinking challenge for you. Watch my videos, and any time I say that I'm not going to read an item, and then immediately proceed to read the description of the item, you have to drink. You have to take a sip of your drink. There you go. That's my challenge to you. Right. Let's see. Sorry. Right. Where are we? Here we are. Saw Seal. Seals represent the lifelong duty of those chosen by the gods. Okay. Greatly raises. This legendary talisman is an eye engraved with an Elden Rune. So as we know, that is Radagon's Elden Rune. Well, except this one's a little bit obscured. Said to be the seal of King Consort Radagon. Greatly raises vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity, but also increases damage taken by a similar measure. Solemn duty weighs upon the one beholden, not unlike a gnawing curse from which there is no deliverance. So very cryptic. Okay. Solemn duty weighs upon the one beholden, not unlike a gnawing curse. Okay, that probably has some deeper meaning, but I'm not sure. Anyway, we can now... It's not too clear, but you stand in this little circle and you hoist medallion, and we'll get a little cutscene too. Also, excuse me. Hey Siri, time.
It's 22:54.
Okay, almost 11 PM for me. I feel bad with Siri because... Well, I do and I don't, because when Siri first came out on the Apple iPhone, I'd use it. Obviously, she wasn't as good back then. But I'd always be, like, polite to her, like, oh, hey, Siri, please tell me the time, or thanks, Siri, or good night, Siri. And now it's like, Siri, just fucking tell me the information that I need and then fuck off. But part of the reason for that is she's so rude nowadays. For anyone that has an experience with Siri, she's so fucking rude. Like, sometimes I'll say, hey Siri, and she'll be like, or and I'm like, bitch, who's paying you? Just fucking, like, I mean, I don't know, maybe Siri's just had enough of our bullshit and she's like, fuck y'all. So yeah, there we go, we've activated the lift and we're going to go back here now. I'm not sure if people on Android... Is it Bixby on Android or Google? I don't know if that's any better. Probably is. I know it from an AI perspective. Like, it's just a better AI. Like, it can do more. It's more user-friendly, more helpful. Considering Apple were the first on the... I keep thinking that's Alexander, but it's not. Considering Apple were the first on the scene with Siri, it's like they've not really done much to develop her. Oh, shit. That was close. Kind of let her fester. Excuse me. Okay, so there's a bit more to do. I think there was... Let me go see over here. I think there was a big old skull on this side by the town of Celia. But I think at the time I went up there, didn't I? Yeah, I'm not even going to go and look, although I can see something. What is that? Is that just a chair? Hang on. No. Yeah, I remember going up there, so I'm happy to forego that one. Watch me come back in like 5 episodes and be like, oh, sorry guys, I didn't get the items on top of this fucking skull over here. But there is one up here. Let's see if there's anything. And nope, nada. Mierda. Which means shit in Spanish for anyone that doesn't know. Or you have your French equivalent, merde. But then the German is more similar to the English, Scheiß, or Scheisse. I see you there, I see. Okay. More of these dudes, they're not really a problem. So there is a dungeon near here, which is what I'm keeping an eye out for. I think we have to go lower, yeah, okay. Oh, hello. Very keen to die. It's fine by me, I shall gladly oblige. Oh, nice hit, nice hit. Okay. Shame it took off like 2 damage. And it's a shame that my attack got interrupted by a pebble. Come on, Torrent. Yeah, we'll just go this way first, that's fine. So, minor Erd Tree and putrid Erd Tree avatar over there. Okay. Oh, itchy nose. Excuse me. Someone just died, which is good. Now. Are you... Yeah. I see what you're doing here. So, like I said, I believe there is a dungeon on this road somewhere. I think it's the lower section. Okay. Oops. And this does remind me as well. We had a couple of... Oh, yeah, look. I want to... Ah, fuck! God, that scared the shit out of me. I thought I was... No, I thought I was safe. You fucker. Come here. Are you having fun there? Before you inevitably perish. Right. Am I safe now? Yeah. Sorry. I forgot about this. I put the little thing there because it looked like you could jump on top of a skull. Yeah, from here. I want to go see that. And then also, if you remember the War Dead Catacombs, which is at the top of the desert here, we'll go and do that too, because I basically class that as part of Dragonberry, because it's of a similar difficulty level. Okay, God, there's loads of these guys, isn't there? Okay, so that just leads back to where Grey Roll was. God, I cannot talk today, people. I apologise. Fucking retard. No, honestly though, I do actually. I know I have a little bit of a lisp. It's more for my S's. And my S's, I sometimes don't pronounce my S's properly, or my R's. So it's nothing really to apologise for. Just the way if I can talk, isn't it? Just got my tongue's too big for my mouth. Oh, look at here. Da 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 da. So we've got our vigor to the soft cap right there. Okay. Now we will get our I thought that Drake was coming. We will get our HP higher. Okay. With various talismans and God, I thought that was a bat then. Talismans and great runes. But for now, that is as high as our HP is going, people. I'm not going to be putting any more points into HP. Okay, I remember this. Yes. So, for some reason the bears are incredibly weak here. I can literally one-tap them. Feels bad, man. Okay, so that is just a way Yeah. Do you know what? I'm just going to go check under the bridge, though, just in case there's a troll or an item. Did you get the joke? Oh, God. There's the Bestial Sanctum. We're getting close. Ah, it's one of those. That's fine. Ouchies. Sorry, Torrent. You took the brunt of that one. Oh, hello. I can't quite remember if there's an item actually under this bridge or not. It's probably another boulder. Yeah. Oh, it just killed that deer. Oh, God. That was actually quite traumatic. It's like when people actually hit deers in real life, like in America and stuff. God, must be terrifying. Can you imagine? You actually imagine, though, like in the dead of night, you're driving on a highway at like 60, 70 miles per hour, and then fucking out of nowhere, boom! Suddenly your fucking car is like in the grass verge and you got a cracked windscreen and fucking blood everywhere. Traumatic. I can drive. I don't have a car at the moment. I've not had a car for years. Dragonbarrow Cave. I think this could have been the that merchant sold us a note telling us about a cave. That was probably for this place. Okay. So before we do that, I'm actually going to pop back and see if there was something on top of that big old skull sticking out into the sea. I doubt it, but I'm curious. I used to drive, because I used to have a car, but unfortunately I hit one animal once, and it was a pheasant. So it's a type of bird, for anyone who doesn't know. It's a type of fowl, I guess you could call it. So this... Oh... Wow. So you can actually go on top of it? Oh, for God's sake, you've got to spoil my fun. I'm curious now, people. I've never been here. Yeah, unfortunately I hit a pheasant once, because where I used to live in the country, I used to drive on a lot of country lanes. God, I'm surprised there's no messages or anything. And it literally, like, a last second came out, and that was it. It was just gone. Under the wheel. I had to stop and, collect myself, and there was feathers everywhere, and all around not a very good time. So I'm sorry to share that sort of morbid story with you, but it just to show you that if you drive, especially in the country, you've got to be prepared for that kind of thing, really. Because you're driving a killing machine at the end of the day. What message should I put here, people? I don't really care that there's no item. I know that will kill me if I try to go down there. Or will it? Oh, there is a message. Ah, they beat me to it. No, I want to put one, though. I know. I'll be a good egg. Praise. Where's praise the... second Elden Ring. There we go. Very, very simple, and we'll have the good old standard ring. There you go. That's in honor of the game Elden Ring. And it started raining. How poetic. But YOLO! Sorry, I wanted to see. I was curious. This is how things are discovered in these games. You've got to be willing to make sacrifices. So I did waste a rune arc, but I think in the name of science that was appropriate for us. So let me just go get my runes back. Weird that they'd let you come down here. Maybe it's literally just to get a cool view. Which, I'm totally fine with. That dish up there is still low poly. It's interesting. Very calm. Barely any waves. Right. So let's get rid of this. There. Do you know what? I think it's time to do this. We will come back for that cave, don't worry. Yeah, it's this one. But I want to do this one. I probably would have come here first if I'd remembered. Okay. So we should be strong enough to do this place now, but it's still a little bit tricky, so you got to be careful. Still a little bit tricky. Now, I remember I told you at the time, it can be a place to get some good rune farming done, because these guys will fight each other indefinitely. So honestly, I'm gonna go for it here. Now these guys are tough, as you can see. Okay, and there is Scarlet Rot down here too. But it looks like we have pretty good resistances now. So it's not really going up too quick. Ah! It's not the same as the Lake of Rot, put it that way. Oopsies. So the Clean Rot Knights aren't too bad, I would say. It's the Radahn Knights that are a bit more of an issue. Would you fuck off, please? Thank you. Now, why am I fighting these, you ask? Because they do not respawn. I said indefinitely before, they don't respawn infinitely. They will stop spawning if you kill them enough. And I want to get some juicy XP, and also it's kind of cool. Oh, I've got to watch my HP though. Oh, they fell down. Whoa. Nice. So you'll see just one kill is 3k souls, so not bad at all. So if you popped a golden foot or put your golden scarab on, you'd be laughing all the way to the bank. Although the Radahn Knights only give you 1.7k. It's interesting. I'd still say the Mogwyn Palace is the best place to farm. You bastard. Ah, that was cheeky. How dare you? Oh my goodness, you get hyper armor doing that. Okay, good to know. Honestly, it's the little guys that are kind of fucking me up a bit. Because they're distracting me. So I'm trying not to go too much onto that side of the room, because there is a guy up there with a bow. And they create some issues for us. If we're not careful. Very nice. So do you know what? Give me a good old one of these. Lovely. Beautiful. Sorry to drop in on you. This should be a dead end. Oh, hello. That was extremely poor timing on your part. No, trust me, they do stop spawning. I swear. Oh, hello. They do stop spawning. Right, I don't mind getting rotted just while we get all the bits. While it's clear down here. You'll also see another Dark Souls themed chest right there. Not a mimic, so knock yourself out. Oh, I hear something. Nope. Okay. Anything else? There's a Clean Rot Knight down there. Take you. Please die. Right, I do see my health. I'm gonna cure myself too. Okay. So it looks like the Radahn Knights have stopped spawning. How about now? Damn. Behind me. Where the devil? Oh. So the other one fell off, apparently. God, that's so annoying. Right, what are you going to do? Okay. So a little bit more to go. Take out you while you're distracted. Oh my goodness, giddy on! My health was so low! God almighty. I apologise, people. I didn't see that at all. Some of you must have been painfully shouting at the screen saying, what the fuck are you doing? Goodness me. So, as you know with me by now, we go again until we kill everything. Yes, everything's going to die here. And I promise you they do stop spawning. How can that tiny little, excuse me, buckler on their spear block that much damage? I would like to know this information, please. Come on then. We're actually covered here from that archer I mentioned. That hurt though. Oh, for God's sake. Oh shit. That's not good. Okay. Do you know what? We'll let those guys down there kill each other, and I will kill anything that spawns here for now. We're going to be getting some good soulage though, which I don't mind. So clean rots. They can do some good damage. They can rot you as well, but they are flinchable, very flinchable. I just heard one of the Radahn Knights die down there, so that we could have one spawning in a second here. Thank you. No, you naughty. I swear that they're supposed to stop spawning. Unless they've patched it, maybe. I doubt it. But from my experience, guys, these enemies stop spawning eventually. If you kill them enough. I mean, I will go on for as long as I can, but obviously I won't be here forever doing all this, so but it's also a theory I mean to test. Ah, looky here, see? You were doubting me, weren't you, people? Come on, be honest, you were doubting me. Timmy at the back there. Naughty. Right. There are the stragglers down here that we can eliminate. That is a grabby attack, by the way. They will impair you and scarlet rot you immediately. So these guys are still going strong over here. Oh, 2v1? That's not very good. Let me even the odds a little bit. I've got to watch out for some collateral damage from that Radahn Knight who's just buffed themselves. Now, can I kill them both at the same time? That would be quite useful if I could. Ah, boom. Oh, you teleported away. No. So that might be it. I will just go and check above. And I'm not going to die this time. I heard something. There's another Gelmir Knight, which makes sense because literally only one of them has died so far. Not Gelmir, sorry, Radahn. They all look similar. Oh, good swing. I'd rather not die at this stage, to be honest with you, TBH. Oh, you fucking bitch. You had to go and do it, didn't you? You had to fucking... Yeah, see, you see here, from all these enemies we've killed, we're only on 80k souls. Oh, for God's sake. So, we're not breaking the bank here at all. Now, I'm not going to go down there yet. Or am I? I actually am. I think another knight just spawned as well, by the way. Yeah, this could be a dead end down here. I know there's some imps, yeah. But I'm going to watch my corners first. Yeah, that's why. No. Bad. Firebomb I don't mind, it's those hatchets that do a lot of damage. Okay. So another Radahn Knight has spawned up there. We'll go deal with him promptly. But first of all, have we got any more traps here? No. We're all good. Yeah, so this is just a dead end if you happen to drop down later on in the dungeon. I think we've got all the items down here. That's a message over there. So, before I proceed with the rest of this place, I will go and heal, I think, at the grave site to get all my flasks back. But I just wanted to do this bit, because I like to kill everything. We're not in any rush here, are we, people? Unless you literally are, and I apologise, but you can just skip the video. Skip ahead. Any more knights, please? Nope, we did it. All is quiet. All of the restless spirits are put to rest. There's that knight I told you about. So they use gravity arrows like Radahn. So yeah, heal me up please, Scotty. And we'll do the rest of this place without further delay. I'm just going to check what time we're on here, recording. I mean, looks like we'll... Oh, excuse me. We may only have time for this dungeon. We'll see how spicy I'm feeling. I might try and fit the other cave in. The one that's under the near the minor erd tree. Yeah, so these guys are all distracted now. I don't need to worry about them because I've killed them all. Okay. I've got that great glove wart up there. I thought I could sense something. My soul's sense was tingling again. Never doubt your soul sense, people. Okay, unless you want to try and beat that guy in a ranged battle, then I would wait until you get behind him. That window leads down to where we were... Oh, good shot. Where the imps were. Let's try this again. I've played against Silver Knights before. You can't fool me. I know how to bait you properly. Okay. There should be another one of those spawning at the end of this corridor, I think. And watch out for an ambush too. Pathetic foot soldier. Get out of here. Thank you. So, there is actually no archer up here. Thought there might be. Could be around the corner. So I'm just looking out for any items that I may have missed. We may also be getting some passive souls now. From all those guys fighting. So yeah, there's one down there. There might be another one. Hello. Any more knights? Right, they're awake. Oh, they're a spear. Hatred. Try and go for the stagger if I can. There we are. It's game over. So, it looks like we do have to jump out of that window this time. This particular window. Yes, indeedy. Okay. I hear some imps, maybe. Yeah, so there's that window and there's that one there. So those are both duds. Yeah, I saw the imps up here. But my main worry is I think a clean not rot knight spawns in that room. So I'm just I'm keeping my beady eye on it for now. I mean, all of you guys, this isn't... Well, do you know what? No harm, no foul. Look at my rot resistance. I wonder if it's tied to my HP stat. I'm actually curious. Let me have a look. Immunity, yes. So because we've now got our vigor up to 60, we've got some pretty good immunity right here. Radahn Soldier Ashes, there you are. So it looks like they have fire swords, so they could be quite useful. And here is a La Bastard. So this is the annoying guy. And a boosh. Get booshed. And our lever. There we are. So yeah, this place is more about can you survive the bullshittery of all the ghosts here, rather than being too long, because I think the boss is literally just down here now. Yep. I do not remember which boss it is, my dear fellows. Oh, I do. It's a putrid tree spirit. Yeah. Give me a shield. I'm not going to use a frozen grease. I'm just going to use... Yeah, I thought it was. I'm going to use Hoarfrost Stomp for this. You always like to start with the grabby. Your friend in the Grand Cloister prepared me for this quite well, buddy. So there they are, frosted. Now we go for the stagger, hopefully before they do the explodey. But honestly, with the amount of damage we're doing, it's not looking very likely here. Yeah, here comes the explodey, unless I can stagger. Yes! Perfecto. Okay, now we watch out for the explodey, and... we go in. Ah, shit, that would have been a nice hit on the old noggin. There's the double head slam. Heal me up, Scotty. That's fine. So, their attacks will inflict Scarlet Rot, so do be careful. I was hoping I'd be able to do this without getting hit, but that's kind of gone well out the window at this stage. Give me a charge. Give me a chargey. That did less damage than I thought. Oh, close. This theme kind of sounds like Bloodborne. I can't really hear it very well. Oops. And we are done. Thank you. Redmane Knight Ogre. Cannot comment. Can't comment. I'd say Latender is probably better. But they were a legendary Spirit Ash there, so... Yeah, it sounded like one of the Bloodborne themes, like the one that goes... Ba 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 ba, which I think is from one of the Chalice dungeons. Don't know. Right. So that is the war-torn, war-dead catacombs done. So we're near time, but I think I want to do this. Yeah, we'll do this. Then we'll do the minority tree. I think. Or maybe I might just do another episode now. Straight after this one. Because I am enjoying myself on this occasion. Excuse me. I'm enjoying this one. Take a while to load. There we are. I'm not used to loading screens to take more than 5 seconds these days. Just got a random 21 souls. It reminds me of when you go into the what is it called? The Great Hollow, and that basilisk that spawns in the middle of nowhere and gives you like 400 random souls. Sorry. So let's go this way. We have enough for a level, but honestly, I'm not too worried. Yes, I know. I know you. How long's it been? My fine, delectable friend. Still a problem. Right on the bootay. Don't roar at me. Oh, shit. That's fine. Wait for our window. Might as well keep the old twin blade out now, because they're near-ish to death. Do you know what? Give me one of these. Ah, almost. That'll do. Oh, I needed some crystal moss. Thank you. Okay, good. So, let me get my bearings here, please. I think we came from there. And I'm remembering now because I remember there was a dungeon earlier in the game and I thought it was this one. Because I was looking for this doorway in it. What a fucking dickhead. Okay. Oh, I know this one. We get a talisman here. We're going to get the poise talisman here, people. So for anyone who wants a bit of a boost in poise, then this is going to be your place. I know I keep mentioning it, but it also reminds me of one of the caves in Skyrim. Do you know the one where you do Hersine's quest, where you fight the werewolf? That one. And there's loads of like animals inside the cave and stuff. So yeah, the bull goat's talisman. So this is based on our dear friend that we've already slain, I'm afraid, Tragoth. Talisman depicting the horns of a bull goat raises poise. Bull goats are associated with the stout and mighty Tragoth, said to be unflinching in combat, now a silent comrade to those who fight. Silent being the imperative word right there. I've just come back. Unfortunately, we had to kill Tragoth as part of the Volcano Manor quest, but then that's how you get his armor. So, you know, we'd be killing him anyway. I know a lot of people don't agree, but I do kind of miss how you can't level up armor anymore. Like it was literally just in Dark Souls 1. Oh no, in Dark Souls 2. I liked it. Like, why not? You know, say if you find an armor set that you really like, but it's got some crappy stats on it, you want to level up and, you know, wear it proudly. I don't know, make the armor a bit more engaging somehow. Because, oh god. Like, the strongest armor in this game is Tragoth's armor, but it's ugly, and I don't want to wear that. I'd rather I'd rather level up this or something else that I like, instead of having a fucking, you know, 2 fucking sperm whale penises coming out my chest. First world problems. First world problems. Why can't they just make it so you can level up armor in Souls games? It's so ridiculous. Sorry, I couldn't resist. So this might be the boss here. Not entirely sure. It certainly feels like it. Yeah. So we've got some beastmen of Faramazula. So it's fucking Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Who remembers these? That we briefly went to the city in the sky up here, and I remember jumping to my death because I thought I'd be able to get the jump on them, quite literally, but it ended up fucking me. Beautiful. That was probably the best attack that you could have done there for your friend to be killed. Haha. This sword isn't just a huge chunk of metal for hurting you, it's also for defending me, my dear animal. Speaking of werewolves, kind of that kind of sort of design going on, aesthetic. Oh, that attack takes too long, buddy. What are you gonna do? There we go. Flame Drake +2. There we go. The best fire defense talisman. Right, got 250,000 souls again. I think that might be 2 levels for us at this stage. Should be. I'm actually curious. Yes, it is. 110k. 110k slider. I could never get into Animal Crossing. Oh! How long has this been available? Oh, since the putrid guy. There we go, people. We've also just got our number of flasks up to maximum. I was correct with 14. There we are. When it comes to potency... oh shit. Fuck off. Sorry. I want to say that probably goes up to 12 plus 12. That would be my guess. I'm trying to think ahead. So yeah, like I said, let's go to this minor retreat. Yeah, Animal Crossing, I tried. Like, I played New Leaf and I played the latest one, New Horizons. I could just never get into it. Do you mind? Again, it's kind of like when I described how I don't really enjoy Minecraft very much. It's that similar sort of situation where you're just put into this world and you're expected to, you know, create things and build things and, you know, decorate things, and it's like, but to what end? What do what do I get from you? Like, I know it's kind of, you know, that's the whole point of the game, and you do still get stuff. It just takes a long time. And then if you want to get everything and be completionist, then you got to, like, fucking change the time on your Switch. And it's like, I don't want to have to do that to get 100%. But at the same time, I don't want to wait a whole year to catch, you know, 12 different types of carp. So, you know. Again, first world problems, I apologise. Oh, that was good damage. So, I think we're going to frost you when we get the chance. So, watch out for the combo. Good old Margit delay. So, it should only take 2 whole frosts for you. There we go. I should not be standing in front, though. That's my bad. Yeah, I'm taking the consequences of this one now. I will reset in a minute. And we're back. And we're back. Okay. Honestly, that frost wasn't worth it if it was gonna cause me this much trouble. Let's try and get you... let's get you bent over so I can smack your body, though. That would be good. We'll just have to run away from this one. Don't underestimate the range of it, though. because it really does travel. And one more. There we go. Oh, excuse you, you bitch. 90k souls, very, very welcome. That's almost another level. Opaline. I don't know what it does. I'm trying to think. Opaline. I actually don't know. Stone barbed. What does Opaline do? Temporarily boosts all damage negation. Ooh. Okay. Sounds interesting. I do prefer my kind of invincibility shield, I won't lie. But honestly, that doesn't sound bad. Excuse me, Stone Barb. More likely to break stances, so if you want to stagger an enemy more easily, that could be your thing. So honestly, two pretty good crystal tears right there. Could recommend those. Now, let me just check the time. Let me see what time we're on. We're fine, we're fine. I'm gonna do a little bit more here. Now, you may remember people, that we have a painting left over from a while ago. I'm just trying to think. We got the painting in the town of Celia. This one. Redmayne. This painter is said to have captured their landscapes seen during the last moments of those who welcomed into death's embrace. So, as we know, that's near the War Dead catacombs. The soul of the painter and the vestiges of the dead's last moments can be discovered by visiting the location. And if you look at the archways here, we can kind of see that is... we're in the right vicinity for it. But to get to it, we have to do a pretty fucking annoying jumping puzzle, I'm afraid. I think it's over here. Hang on. Apologies. Yeah, it's here. By this pot. Okay. How many messages do I have these days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I want to do at least 10, I'd say, to try and maximise our healing from messages. Let's put one here. I want to put something like... hello? Oh yeah, sorry. I want to put something like sadness ahead or something like that. Something along those lines, I think. So... concepts. Wrath, no. Sadness, we could literally just do sadness. Misfortune. Despair is a good one. Injustice. I kind of like injustice. Oh, I know. Let's do... one second, I'm just thinking. Secret and injustice ahead. Could we do that? Yeah, I think we can do that. Can we? Hang on. Secret. Where was secret? There. And then injustice ahead. I like it. It's a little bit abstract, but I think people that have played the game before will understand. Concept, sorry. Injustice. Have I passed it already? I feel like I've passed it. There it is. Secret, and then Injustice ahead. Yes. And then we will do curl up and ball. There we go. So, one more message that we can do, and then we'll be at our maximum level of messageness. So, people, this really is a pain. Like, the chances of you dying here, oh my god. Like, I don't know whether to drop here or to roll. I think I'll just try dropping here. No, you see? Yeah, how about when we drop, let's bash our heads into the side of the cliff with such force that we recoil backwards and then fall to our death immediately. I think that's probably... I think that was the best possible outcome to happen in that situation right there. Yeah. I hate this fucking bit. But I've got to do it. I've got to go all the bits. Now, the quickest way to get back there is from this. Okay. You might think it's from the grey site by this rise here. No. It's from the fork in the road. Where is it? Is it that one? Yes. Quickest way is from this grey site here. Especially now that we've taken out the Avatar 2. Okay. I'll just ignore all these dudes. So yeah, one of the main issues with this thing is you do the first bit and then you're near the bottom, but the last jump is just high enough for you to die if you fuck it up, and it's quite easy to fuck up, so it can be incredibly frustrating. Alright, we're over here. Oh look, the souls are where I bashed my head on the side. Okay, people are saying here. Oh, that's me. Hang on. Down ahead here. So people are saying jump, go from here. I'm just going to try a roll. Okay, there you go. That still fucking hurt though. You could possibly wear some soft cotton here, perhaps, to soften the blow. Right. Now, there will be a point where it is probably better to use Torrent, but that moment is not yet. And you'll also see down there is an enemy for us to deal with. So I'm going to drop down to here first. Okay. Now we're probably going to need Torrent. I could possibly make that, but I'm not going to risk it. So I would like a double jump. Oh my god. No! Sorry, that sound was an expression of how I felt at the time. Oh my god. Like, I don't want to complain. I don't want to complain about the game. The game is too amazing. But if there was one thing I'd remove, if there's one little thing I'd remove from it, it's this bit. Because you don't even get any good items. You don't get anything good for this. It's shit. I'm sorry. Actually garbage. And this blue golem you see down here is like one of the toughest enemies in the game, but they give you like 5,000 souls and they don't give you a special item or anything, I don't believe. And I remember seeing this guy from like, you know, from... I think I could see them like all the way from that cliff over there above my head, and I was like, how the fuck do I get there? And for some reason I didn't exactly cotton on to the fact that there's routes that you can jump to. Especially because in Souls games you kind of think to yourself that beyond a certain point there's just kind of a kill floor anyway, so don't double jump there. Do not double jump there. Now we might need Torrent for this bit. This is the final jump I was on about, people. Yeah, this is a torrent jump. I would say a single jump and not a double. Yeah, okay. Okay, we only died twice. That could have been a lot worse. But there is still the challenge of dealing with this motherfucker here. So this is the toughest golem in the game. And they have their own special moveset too. Right, start me off with some big damage. So, honestly, that was pretty good. But they have a lot of HP. And they have some pretty nasty moves too. Let's see if I can get a second. What? Ah, shit. So this is a projectile. Yep. Those are lasers, and also I'm getting hit through the pillar here, which is good. They're quite loud for me. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. I did actually turn the volume up for this episode because I thought the sound effects were a little quiet. Oh my god, the delay. Gonna need some green. Need a dispenser here. No. Oh, good. This could be it, actually. Oh, no, please. Ah! Thank you. Wow. Okay. So, maybe not quite as bad as I remember. Oh, and look, they give you a rune art back in case you happen to lose one, like me. Right. Here's our painter. Right there. Sadly, because we're in Dragon Barrow, it doesn't look as pretty as the painting was. And this is what you get. Radahn's gravity arrow spell thingy. I've never used it. I'm never going to use it. So I apologise for being a bit pessimistic, but that's just the way it is. Okay. So before I quit here, I think I will just go and do the Sorcerer's Rise up here. And then we'll tackle all of that in the next episode and eventually, get to Lanedale. And then Lanedale's it's pretty big. It's big in the sense that there's lots of nooks and crannies to explore. I'm hoping I can get it done in one episode. I'm hoping. But then there is the sewer to Lanedale as well that I want to do. So we will see. We'll see. You may remember the Dung Eater mentioned that there is a... I don't know why I'm coming here again. The Dung Eater mentioned that there is a jail beneath the Erdtree capital. Ah, look. The, what is it, trifecta? All three of them. Yeah, the Dung Eater mentioned there's a jail beneath the capital, and that is its own entire area. Well, it's kind of like, it's just like a big dungeon. It's not like a whole underground map area like this, but it's still pretty big. And there are some difficult enemies there too. What are you? Oh, that's the bridge. Okay. So the rise is over here. Okay. Goodies. Are there any enemies to be had here? Nope. That's very nice to see. Bit skimpy on the old gold runes though. Gold rune 1? Ah. Terrible. Right, there is a spirit spring. Here we are. So the way to get into this rise is with this spirit spring. So you have to position your jump and land on that balcony. And that's pretty much it. There we go. Okay, so I think that would have opened the seal. And if it didn't, there might be an enemy down here. Let me see. There's an enemy. Cool. No, just one of these dudes. Unfortunately, they don't drop anything. Go. Now. Will this be a memory stone? Will this be a memory stone? I wonder. Hang on. It's also one of the big rises with a lift in it. What's it called, actually? Lens rise. Okay. Let me see. What do we get? A memory stone. Is that the last one in the game? You know, I think it is 10 memory slots, unless they patched it or something. I believe, ladies and gents, that was the final memory slot of the game. You know, not very important for us because we don't use spells, but for all you mages out there, yeah, look how far we've come. Okay, right, we'll leave it there. And in the next episode, we'll finish off Greyrol's Barrow and make our way to the Erdtree capital, finally. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!